All right, so here we are at my first destination, a Burlington coat factory in Savannah, Georgia. And this is one of the newer fragrances that came out from Banana Republic. And that's one of the ones I like. Now, these Sean John 3AMs are popping up all over the place, super in abundance. That was the 50 ml. This is the 100 ml, and this one is $19.99. The other one I think was $14.99. That's a 50 cent fragrance. It was like $9.99, but I passed. Hummer Black. I was kind of interested in that one. I actually had a Hummer fragrance some years ago in the yellow box. My mother bought me for Christmas when I was younger. Tahitian Waters and that coffin style box. $14.99, not a bad pickup. I think they had another one also. It wasn't signature, it was something else, but it should be coming up. This is a Pitbull fragrance, $16.99. I've never smelled that one, so if anybody has smelled it, let me know in the comment section down below. And as y'all can see just from me panning, now this green lavender by the Art of Shaving actually surprised me. I found it at another Burlington. I actually had it. I wore it, and I was at a Advanced Auto, and the guy working behind the counter smelled me, and he said, "Man, my dad has fragrances that cost $150 and they don't smell like that." There's Cambridge Night. That's the other one I was talking about. And he said it smelled so good to him that he wanted to get it. So I just gave him the one I had with me in the car that I was wearing. That's the Usher Raymond that I picked up. But that Art of Shaving green lavender, I will have to go back and pick up me another bottle of that, because that actually is the only fragrance that I own so far that has lasted me well over 10 hours besides Armoff's Club de Nuit Intense Man. And that Davidoff Hot Water, this is another from English Laundry. That Davidoff Hot Water, I haven't smelled it. That's that Feli Black that Sam Broom was talking about that I actually ended up picking up. And here is the red version that I picked up. $16.99 was the price on that. But that green lavender by the Art of Shaving actually lasted well over 10 hours. I sprayed it on. It lasted me 5 hours at work. And then I got home, I showered, and the very next day, I could still smell it on my skin. So that was well past 10 hours. And a lot of this stuff is just common stuff you're going to always see. But I was trying to pick up things that you normally don't see. Now, the Paris Hilton is a common fragrance. It smelled decent when I first got it, but it took time. Like, I had to keep wearing it in order to finally be able to pick up the scent. And it's like a very light, sweet kind of fragrance. It smells good, but it just doesn't perform off of my skin. That Ferragamo is one I had, the Ferragamo Pour Homme. I actually had a smaller bottle than that. I think that was the 100 ml bottle. And I really didn't care for it when I first started my fragrance journey. I was just picking up stuff just to collect, since I had a bunch of Ferragamo stuff. And I recently picked it up again. And I actually like it now because I can pick up on different notes better than I could when I first started. And that fig leaf note is what's prominent to me. Black Platinum by Banana Republic. I actually own that. It's not bad, but I wouldn't advise people to pick it up. Azzaro Pour Homme Nighttime. That's a pretty decent fragrance. CK Shock down there at the bottom. Clean for Men. What is that? Nautica Blue Sail. Some Polo. Got some Curve products down there. Michael Jordan Legend was down there at the bottom. And I didn't really take the time to go to the women's section except for when I picked up that product, because it was actually right next to the men's section and it caught my eye. And that was me picking up that Fila Red and putting it in the basket. And if y'all saw the carrier, I did have my son with me. All right, so as y'all saw in the opening of this video from Burlington, there are some fragrances that are becoming available at these stores. There actually was a part 2 to that Burlington video, but my son, he started whining and fussing, and so I couldn't record the other half. But they did have gift sets set up on the end cap. They also had, I think it was Rihanna, the singer, not the company. Rihanna, I think it was Rogue Man. It was like a little small 15 ml bottle, but I didn't pick it up because I was actually able to smell it because it wasn't in cellophane or anything. I sprayed a little bit on the box, and it was okay. It wasn't what everybody was making it out to be when it first started showing up. So I passed on that. But I also stopped by Marshall's and TJ Maxx. Marshall's didn't have anything, just the usual suspects, the Nautica Voyages and stuff like that. Now, I did go to TJ Maxx before I went to Marshall's, and Marshall's TJ Maxx was the one I actually found some jackpot fragrances, and I'll show you those in a minute. But what I picked up from Burlington, I've never actually smelled this one. I have the black bottle like this one, and this is from Usher Raymond, and this is UR or Usher Raymond. Same kind of bottle. The cap, I believe, is the same kind of metal cap with some designs on it, but the bottle itself on the other one is black, and I like that fragrance because that does, I believe, have pineapple in it. This one, I'm not sure what's in it. I did spray it yesterday when I got home, and it just smells okay to me. So honestly speaking, if you don't own this one already, I don't really recommend picking this one up. I mean, it was inexpensive. I think it was like 15-20 bucks for this 100 ml bottle, but until I give it some wearing and see how it develops, how it changes, and how it performs, then I'm not going to recommend this one as of right now. But for those of you who have smelled this one or do own this one, let me know in the comment section what you think about it. Another one I picked up from that same Burlington, I actually picked up 2. Now, if it wasn't for Sam Broom, I would have never even given these a thought. But being that I keep seeing them over and over and over at different places that I go, I decided to go ahead and pick them up. Now, he only said he saw one of these, and I think it was the black. I actually told him in the comment section I found the red one also. So this is from Fila. This is black and red. And I was just going to give these a shot. Now, if I don't like these, then definitely I will either gift these to somebody or maybe give them to my son or sell them or something. I don't know. But this is my first impression on both of these. I'm just going to spray them in the air because I want to put on something else as I'm getting ready to go to work. So this DNA I have smelled before in something else. It does actually smell quite good. It's just, you can tell it's on the cheap side. So for somebody with, this is my personal thought, somebody with an established collection, they really wouldn't be interested in fragrances like these. Somebody who is just starting a collection or who isn't really serious at the moment about their collection, and you just want something that smells decent, maybe a dumb reach, definitely pick it up. Now, it's not a bad fragrance, but like I said, you can tell. I hate using synthetic and generic, but you can tell that these are not of the highest quality fragrance. But it is pretty decent smelling, so check that one out. What does it smell like? And I already know somebody's going to ask me that in the comment section. This reminds me of, I can't think of it right now. It's right on the tip of my tongue. It smells almost identical to it. There is something that I've had before that this smells like, and I can't pinpoint it. It almost has like it's almost like a big red, or oh, what is that? This is gonna bother me. It smells like it reminds me honestly of Dunhill Desire Red kind of. But there's another fragrance that I've smelled before that this definitely smells similar to. Oh, I can't figure it out right now. It does give me like a Dunhill Desire Red. Almost like the, I don't want to say extreme because extreme is sweet. This one has some sweetness to it, but this is more like a cinnamon or like a red hot or some kind of vibe to it. It smells pretty decent though, but I can't think of that other fragrance company that makes the fragrance that this smells like. It's almost a identical clone of it. But anyway, it's not bad. If you want something kind of, I guess, spicy a little bit, a little sweet. This Fila Red. And I'm gonna be honest. No. This one also has a familiar identity to it, and I can't place it. Oh, I hate when that happens. Old age sucks, man. Getting old. I cannot place these two fragrances. They definitely smell like other fragrances. I just can't pinpoint them. But this one is more on the almost cinnamony kind of vibe to it. This one is a little fresher. It's just a fresh type fragrance. I don't want to say this is familiar. I just can't pinpoint it. And a lot of the stuff that I'm thinking about, I don't even own anymore. But anyway, not bad fragrances. I don't know the performance on them. So maybe if Sam did an update video or something, you can go check out Sam Broom and see if he has a video on this again. Not bad, but like I said, if for somebody who has a very established collection that are not really into cheapies like this anymore, then definitely stay away from it. And I honestly myself wouldn't have had it, but I value Sam's opinion, and he said that the black was pretty good, and I got it, and I'm not thrilled by it. It's not like groundbreaking or anything like that, but to me it's just a decent dumb reach kind of scent. The black one, you can possibly wear it on a date, but it's, you know, to me it's according to how you feel about them. All right, where did I get this one? I think I got this one from that same Burlington. Now this is a woman's fragrance, and this is a Prada fragrance, and it is this one. So if there are any ladies that watch this channel and you know which one this is, because I don't remember. This one wasn't even in a box. It was in the security case just like this. So somebody might have bought it and brought it back, or you know, whatever the case may be. But this is how it came. It does have this protector that's supposed to keep you from spraying it. It kind of reminds me of like one of the robots from Star Wars, how this cap looks. But I think it's pretty neat. Very good sprayer, as you can see. The two Filas, they're kind of shaky atomizers. Wow, that smells good. The Usher has a decent atomizer. It's not bad. I will say, after spraying like however many sprays, I think I sprayed like 4 or 6 sprays of this in the air, and I sprayed this Usher. one spray of this, it's got my whole room lit up right now. You can definitely pick up the DNA of a female feminine product, but I would wear this. And that's just me being totally honest. I know there are going to be some people who are going to be like, but yeah, this does not smell as feminine as you think it does. This actually smells pretty damn good, and I will definitely give this some wearing. What does it smell like? It's just a sweet, very fresh, very inviting type fragrance. If a woman had this on, I would definitely be drawn to the scent. This smells fantastic. So ladies, if you see this one, I'm not going to say gentlemen or guys, because a lot of guys aren't into wearing feminine or female products, whatever you want, however you want to say it. But I am definitely going to wear this one. This smells phenomenal. And the price on this one, I think, was like $24.99, I believe it was. The Usher, I think I said, was like 15-20 bucks. I know, the two Filas, if I'm not mistaken, I can't remember in the beginning of the video, but I think it was between $14.99 and $19.99, somewhere around in there. So that's that. Now, my second stop was actually TJ Maxx, because all three of these stores are in the same plaza. I went to Burlington first, and then I circled around to TJ Maxx, and then Marshall's was last. And I wish I could have got footage of finding these two in the store, but it just is what it is. So my first stop, when you first walk in TJ Maxx there, you're going to fall right into the women's section. It's off to the left. I went over there, and I actually seen this particular fragrance in there several times over. Nobody actually looks like was interested or picked it up. I looked it up the second time I saw it in that store, and I found out that this is actually a woman's fragrance. It kind of looks like it could be unisex or a man's fragrance, but I was interested, so I went back and picked it up. Fun fact, this has a magnetic cap, and it is strong. Well, not that strong, but it's strong. That's pretty neat. The atomizer on this thing is pretty good also. And that smells so good. This does not smell totally feminine at all. This smells unisex to me. I like this fragrance. And it is from D Squared 2. And this is Red Wood. And I've smelled some men's fragrances from this company. I've had a subscriber or two send me some, and they're actually pretty decent. This one, price wise, I believe was like 20, I want to say $19.99, I believe it was, or $21 altogether, something like that. But this smells very good. It says Red Wood, so this is a woody type fragrance. Not very woody, but it does have a woody base to it. The red in it, you can kind of pick up something fresh and red, kind of like Polo 360 red, that Aqua di Gio kind of vibe, but they added something to it. I like this fragrance, and I want to wear this tonight, but I don't know. I got up this morning and it was in the 50s, so it was quite chilly this morning, and I wasn't able to wear anything, as y'all know, front office ladies. But yeah, I think I'm gonna change my mind. I think I'm gonna wear something else tonight. But it's gonna be pretty cold tomorrow too. It's supposed to be in the 40s, which sucks for me because I'm not gonna be able to wear anything in the morning. I have to wait till tomorrow night. So with that being said, D Squared 2 Redwood. Now, that was my first pickup at that TJ Maxx. The second one I found, and it surprised me because I walked over to the section, the men's section, and I was just fumbling through, looking, see if I could see anything, and I kept seeing the usual. I kept seeing what was it? Dolce and Gabbana Pour Homme. They got them big bottles of it. And the usual suspects. But I saw this one. Jimmy Choo Urban Hero at TJ Maxx. Believe it or not. And I know there are a lot of people out there who keep saying that they don't believe people are finding fragrances. Well, you better believe it. You better believe it. They are out there. Just because they're not in your stores, that doesn't mean that the rest of us aren't finding things. And just be patient. Times are changing. Like, it's around the holidays, so you should start seeing something in your local store. And if you don't, then that's a shame. But I did find this one, and this was a little bit expensive, if you want to call it that, for somebody who likes cheapies. I think this one was like, I want to say $24.99 or $29.99. It was one of the two. But for this 100 ml bottle, and I was ecstatic to find something different is all I was saying. And this smells pretty decent. This didn't get rave reviews when it first came out. Nice atomizer. This DNA I have smelled before also. And you want to know what I think? It kind of reminds me of CK Reveal, but not as deep and rich as Reveal is. This is the same kind of vibe I get from that. A CK Reveal kind of vibe, but with a little less sweetness. This is a little bit more on the fresh side. I like this though. This is nice. And to be honest with you, I think I may rock with this one tonight, to be honest. That's what I'm going to do. I'm going to rock this one tonight. Not a bad find. And I almost missed this one. And I've actually been finding a lot of these Bulgari fragrances popping up. And my Bulgari line is getting ridiculous. I can't even fit any more on the shelf. But I was just last second fumbling through, just trying to look, because I found this Urban Hero. I was trying to fumble through again and see if I missed anything. And lo and behold, on one of the bottom shelves, pushed in the back, maybe somebody was trying to hide it, I found Bulgari Man Wood Essence. And this made me even more happier than finding the Jimmy Choo Urban Hero fragrance. This stuff smells, I told Trey about it last night. Trey is usually the first person I hit up when I find something in the rack stores. I found this one and I sprayed it, and this smells fantastic. I love it. Wow. Not a bad atomizer. You can smell, it's almost like a little green. It is woody. Oh, it smells so good. It's kind of fresh. Oh, that smells so good, man. I don't know. I'm kind of torn right now. I don't know which one to wear. Should I wear Wood Essence or Urban Hero? Now, this one was about the same price as the Urban Hero. About, I think, that $24.99 or 20-something, 90-something mark. So these two were probably the highest two besides the Prada and the Red Wood. So definitely, if you're not into paying those type prices, stick around and wait. Or you can do what everybody else is doing and go online and fumble through until you find something on eBay or something like that. But me personally, it's about the thrill of the hunt. And sometimes price does not matter to me. I'm not going to say I'm going to run out and spend $200-$300 on a fragrance, but depending on the circumstance, sometimes I will spend a little bit extra for something that I know I may not find again in the rack stores. And these are fragrances I never thought I would actually see in the rack stores, but here they are. So for those of you who are thinking that there's nothing out there, there are fragrances out there. Sometimes it's going to be a hit. Sometimes, yes, it's going to be a miss. But stay patient, stay diligent. Check out those gift sets. They are a lot of gift sets. They are setting up end caps. They're setting up tables already. They already got Christmas stuff on the shelves. So be patient, guys. Stick with it for the ones of you who are like myself, who like to go out and shop and do legwork. I'm not telling you to go out and pick up everything like these Fila fragrances. If you can find them and they're open or something like that, definitely spray it before you purchase them, because me speaking from my standpoint, I'm not really interested in fragrances like this anymore. I'm trying to build my collection to be a little bit more of higher quality fragrance. Yes, I will still do reviews like this, but that does not mean I am going to keep these fragrances. So with that being said, y'all, I got to get out of here and get to work. Thank y'all once again for tuning in. Remember to like, comment, subscribe, share the videos. I'm out of here, y'all. Here is to smelling great.